Okay, I have not made a lot of content recently, but I've been getting back into flow of things. That's a whole different story. But can we please talk about Minecraft and what they just did? Minecraft just announced their newest update, which is the Mines and Cliffs update, and holy fucking shit. So they added a lot. They revamped Underground Generation. They added a new ore called Copper. It's gonna be, and they added ore veins. So some types of ores like actually form underground, like how actual veins come apart. They added exoddles, which are little underground, which are fish. They also added stalactites, what they showed in the trailer for stalactites and stalagmites, which they showed in the trailer that a enemy falling on that and they instantly died, which leads me to believe that maybe we can use stalactites as like spikes for traps, which would be really fucking cool, in my opinion. There's wireless redstone here. I think it's all most of it's in this video. I was live tweeting the entire event. Well, not the entire event. I missed the first part of it. There's these new underground. They're called ancient mines, or ancient mines, and basically they're giant new underground sections that are huge. There's a huge amount of new stuff, and I'll go through all of it right now. So there's these giant underground sections. They added the goats, which were the winners of last year's event with the votes. And if you guys are wondering who won this year's vote for the mobs, that was the glow squid. I actually was rooting for the glow squid because I don't want another fucking hostile mob into the game. I already have a problem with how many we have. I'm not saying that they're bad. This is cool. I don't know what all this corruption type stuff is, but if you guys see right here, it got sent a signal. This is now allows, that actually creates a redstone signal out of that if anything comes near it, and then if anything's placed. So that allows us to have wireless redstone signals, and they actually show that off in another video, which I'll show you right on Twitter. This is one of the newest underground sections. It is called the Underground Oasis. It has a whole bunch of green scenery, and it's beautiful. I've never thought, I forgot I was in Discord. Ethan, hang on, could you just mute yourself real quick? So basically, what I love about this is that it's an underground oasis from like everything. This is the new hostile mob called the Warden. The Warden is a new underground creature that can't actually see but can hear everything. So the Warden, if you throw a snowball, if you open a chest, if you move, like, he hears all those sounds. So, and he'll come after you. And what we see in the trailer is that somebody was on full health without armor, and he was left on 3 health after getting hit by the Warden. He does a lot of damage. Stalactites, stalagmites, that's an exodal, I don't know how to pronounce it. You can actually put those in the buckets, and then after you take them out of buckets, you can actually create an army of them following you that will, like, attack other things. They're so fucking cute. Minecraft Dungeons, I'll probably play that at another point. But I'm going to go through all the tweets that they put out. Like, Copper is a new thing. There's Copper. I'm so glad Glow Squid won. That's cool. I'm glad we got Glow Squid. Exodal, it's really cute. You can see it right here. That was one of them. And then, oh, yes, almost forgot about this. This is archaeology was added. You can have different types of brushes and go down into pre-made archaeology sites. And then you could actually dust off, like, stuff like this to find, like, artifacts and then make them. You can uncover a past, and you can actually, what they don't show here, in archaeology sites, you can also get random stuff from the archaeology sites, like a block of emerald they showed off and a whole bunch of other goodies. But you can also get fragments of artifacts, which then you can make into they say you want to try to find the actual history of what happened at this archaeology site. You find all the artifacts, and then you put them onto this clay pot. And then once you think you figured out the past, you put a fire underneath the clay pot, and that actually causes the clay pot to become an actual clay pot that you can place around. I think it's really cool and really cute. What is this? Oh, bundles. Bundles, they had backpacks, basically. Bundles are like, you can place a whole bunch of stuff in your inventory. You can, like, it has a huge amount of wood in it. You can place wood inside of it, outside of it. I think it can only hold like a 64 stack of items, now that I think about it, which isn't the greatest. I think this is more of like tidying up your inventory rather than like if you have a couple different items, like let's say like a whole bunch of different flowers, or like maybe even potions. Now that I think about it, I'm thinking like, because potions can't stack that many. Maybe the unstackable stuff, this will actually allow you to like have a whole bunch of stuff in one pouch. That's actually really powerful now that I think about it. That's really cool. Like, look, you could have a whole bunch of ender pearls. Was that only 16 ender pearls? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, that's only 16 that's full. So I guess there is going to still be the limits on that. Okay. But at least you can stack multiple stuff into a bag. And this is copper. They're going to show off copper. I'll show you that in just a second. This is copper. This is a new thing. You can actually find it in actual ore veins, which is really cool. Copper has actually been added, and if you use copper to build with blocks, it actually oxidizes over time. The Statue of Liberty, that's oxidization. And I think that is a very beautiful color that they actually did for the game. I think that is absolutely stunning, because I would love it to where you build a structure and it's copper now, but then over time the oxidization happens, and it shows progression, it shows time. That's what I love. Oxidization takes a long time to do, so I really enjoy this, and I really think this is going to be really cool. I hope that there is a way to return it, though, just in case you want to keep its copper color, because you can rub off the rust usually with types of products. So yeah. Crystals, these are new things. The only thing that we have been, it makes a little cute sound. That's a cute little sound that it makes. So basically with this, a lot of people were talking about how this was allowed to... the only thing that these have right now is only for one crafting recipe, which is a spyglass or a telescope, is what they're calling it. Which basically allows you to just see farther, which is really cool, which really brings me to the idea that we're finally getting out of the stone era, or iron era, which really is nice. If they didn't announce it, but there's also lightning rods, so you can put on top of your house made of copper. That's also a new thing. I'll go through this real quick. Is there anything in this? No. Okay, this is just a parkour map they announced. Custom models. This is new. Tomatoes. That's a new thing being added. But then also a tomato enemy for some reason. It just spawns randomly out of tomatoes. I don't understand that. Just tomato enemies. I'll take it. And then element animation worked with them to make that, blah, blah, blah. That's a cool thing they did with a whole bunch of kids making things to better their communities, which is really cool. Already saw that. Okay, nope. That was the... once again, goats got added. They jump around. They jump around to headbutt other enemies. It's really cool. This is the Warden, well, like we already talked about. You can see that he got attracted to that sound. He does a lot of damage. I wonder if it'll actually show it here. Oh, yeah. That's a lot of health. This will probably show off the redstone aspect of this a little bit better. Unbelievable. I'm going to have so much fun making traps and stuff with this stuff, dude. Like, then this will actually show off the stalactites. Maybe actually show the zombie falling onto the spikes. That's so cool. That's not enough to fall by usually. So I'm guessing that does a lot of damage if you fall onto that. An ancient ravine, that's what it's actually called. These things are so cool. I love stuff like this. But it would suck if you're building a house and then you dig a little bit below and then you find an ancient ravine underneath your goddamn house. I mean, you don't have to clear a lot of stone, but usually I like getting a lot of stone by building on my house. This is the ancient, this is the underground biome. This is the stunning oasis, blah, blah, blah. I already talked about this. They didn't talk about the flowers and stuff in this one. Like, it seems like there's a whole bunch of new plants and stuff, and they didn't really talk about it. So I'm excited to see what else is brought to this update, because like last year, they didn't talk about some of the features that were announced in the Village and not Village and Pillage, excuse me, in the Nether update. So I'm excited to see what they bring. What they bring with the Caves and Cliffs update. I hope it's something cool. I hope it's something different. And I'm glad that my boy, the Glow Squid, won. If you're still mad about that, stay mad. Captain Sparkles, I see you crying on Twitter. Stay mad. You can also stay mad, and I don't care. Alright, that was the cliffs. This is all we know so far. There might be some things I left out talking about, but this is all we know so far of the Caves and Cliff update for Minecraft 2020. Probably coming out in 2021, to be honest. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. My name's been Jelksies. And remember, oh yeah, wait, they said they could release by the summer. By next summer. So, be prepared for that. My name's been Jelksies. And remember to shoot for the stars. Bye-bye.